Turning our attention now to the ASX, here's Matt Birney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to Bulls and Bears, brought to you today by IVE Group, ASX code IGL. I'm Matt Birney and I'm joined now by the Managing Director of IVE Group, Matt Aitken. Hi, Matt.
G'day, Matt.
Okay, so IVE Group runs an extraordinarily diverse group of businesses that are broadly centred on e-commerce, marketing, packaging and logistics, to name just a few. A couple of years ago, the company went on a major buying spree, picking up an online retail aggregation business, a cardboard box maker and a creative production agency, and it seems the synergies from those acquisitions have been well realised after the company tabled a lovely set of numbers in its December half-yearly report. Okay, Matt, we'll get to those numbers in a minute, but firstly, without getting too detailed, just give me a roll call of the 5 or 6 business sectors that contribute the most to IVE Group's revenue, because it's pretty diverse, right?
Yeah, Matt, we're a very large, diverse conglomerate business. We have big capabilities in creative, content and e-commerce, brand activations, working with retailers, events, all aspects of printing, packaging and warehousing and logistics right around the country.
All right, well, let's get into those half-yearly numbers for the December half with some rapid-fire questions and answers. So firstly, what was your revenue for the half year and how did it compare with the same period last year?
Revenue was $508 million and that was stable on the same period for the prior year.
What sort of gross profit margin did you achieve for the half year and how does that compare to the prior corresponding period?
Gross profit margin pleasingly was up at 48.5%. On the prior period it was 46.2%.
And what about your net profit after tax for the half year? How did that go?
Net profit after tax was up 29.1% to $29.3 million.
And what about earnings per share for the half?
Earnings per share was 19 cents per share, up 28.1% on the prior half.
Okay, with those numbers, I'm guessing you're going to pay an interim dividend, is that right?
We've declared a fully franked interim dividend of 9.5 cents per share.
Okay, so your net profit after tax growth for the half year is extraordinary by any measure. What do you say are the key drivers of that net profit after tax growth?
Matt, there's 3 main things. One is we've concluded 2 prior acquisitions from an integration perspective and captured all of those synergies, a large printing business that we acquired 18 months ago and then a packaging business in the carton space that we acquired 12 months ago. We've increased our gross profit significantly through the half and we've also taken a range of costs out in the business through that same period of time.
Have you made any predictions about the full year net profit after tax for FY25?
Our current guidance has been upgraded to $47 to $50 million of NPAT.
Now, I note IVE Group has announced it's going to use some of that cash generated to buy back its own shares on market. How many shares do you have on issue and how many are you planning to buy back?
We have 154 million shares on issue. We will buy back up to 4.5 million of those shares, which is approximately 3% of our equity.
Matt Aitken from IVE Group, thanks for joining me on Bulls and Bears. And remember, we're only here to give you information, not advice, which you should, of course, seek independently. I'm Matt Birney, and this is Bulls and Bears.
For more public company interviews, go to the Money page on the 6PR, 2GB, 3AW and 4BC websites and click the Public Companies tab.